Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much. We have so much to talk about this evening. It is all happening, people. It's happening. Andrew McCabe is like a cornered. What would be the analogy? He has no friends. He knows that if he doesn't give information in a strategic manner, he's going to get indicted because he lied 3 times under oath with intent, according to the IG, the Inspector General. There's a grand jury looking into Andrew McCabe right now, and he knows that James Comey is willing to testify against him because James Comey stated, "I didn't allow Andrew McCabe to speak with the Wall Street Journal. I didn't tell McCabe to give the Wall Street Journal information on ongoing Clinton Foundation probes. No, he did that because his family member received hundreds of thousands of dollars from Terry McAuliffe. I didn't tell Andrew McCabe to do that. I don't know what McCabe is talking about, but I'll go ahead and I'll testify." James Comey is ready to testify against Andrew McCabe. Rod Rosenstein will eventually be under oath saying, "Oh, I didn't try to implement the 25th Amendment. I didn't try to implement the 25th Amendment. That's not true. That's not what happened." Trying to get the picture of Bruce Lee in this photo, in this right here. All right. So, yeah. All right. That should work. All right. So, this is very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. This is just, well, by the way, this is like a couple minutes ago. McCabe says he doesn't recall discussing infamous insurance policy with Strzok Page in 2016. Well, isn't that convenient? Andrew McCabe lied multiple times to federal investigators. That was the official finding. That was the official finding in a February 2018 report of a scathing 39-page report by the Department of Justice. They found McCabe, then Deputy Director of Federal Bureau of Investigations, lacked candor. In other words, he did not tell the truth, intentionally did not tell the truth. But let's get to the title of this. Andrew McCabe wanted or stated that they should have had a Clinton email special counsel. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew McCabe stated that there should have been a Clinton email special counsel. Okay? McCabe criticizes Loretta Lynch in new book, says Clinton probe should have gone to special counsel. What? How is Andrew McCabe speaking like H.A. Goodman? How is Andrew McCabe speaking like you, like me? How is that possible? How is that possible? McCabe states that that it should have gone to a special counsel, which would have been amazing. And we could still do it. To my super chat, thank you so very much. You give me every incentive to rock these live streams. Thank you. Hillary Clinton committed crimes. They were covered up. And then during the cover-up, they fabricated not even crimes, allegations of impropriety against Trump based on a Steele dossier that was purchased by Hillary Clinton. It is the most transparent, blatant attempt at a politically motivated endeavor. The whole thing was based on political motivation. The whole entire thing. They decided that they wanted Trump to lose and Clinton to win. And they were going to do anything, absolutely anything in their power to make it happen. And it still didn't work. And it still didn't work. That's how bad Clinton is. Britton Johnson, AJ Longtime, just came back from camping trip in AZ. Shot many types of weapons and had them. Nice. Love the Second Amendment channel. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Britton Johnson. Sounds like fun. Thank you so much for your support. And I'm glad you had a good time in Arizona. Yeah. I actually recently went to Vegas, and that's where all the automatic weapons, and I'll be uploading a little later some more uploads in HA Second Amendment. But the M249, the M60, I'll be uploading a Tommy gun. But Britton Johnson, very cool. I'm glad you had fun. Awesome. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. Thank you. There needs to be a special counsel. Even Andrew Mccabe believes there should have been a special counsel. And former FBI Director Andrew Mccabe, in his book, rails against President Obama's Attorney General Loretta Lynch for a decision and actions while the FBI investigated Hillary Clinton's email server, saying Lynch should have been recused from the probe and special counsel should have been appointed instead. Wow. Wow. Okay, this is like about an hour ago. Why didn't I should have just... Trump to nominate Jeff Rosen to replace Rod Rosenstein, Deputy Attorney General. Okay. Rosen is a distinguished lawyer. Oh, it's William Barr's person, so... So there you go. So Jeff Rosen. Okay. So this is very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very interesting. Mccabe wrote in the threat released Tuesday. Am I going to have to buy this book? God, I don't want to. The tarmac meeting was a horrible lapse in judgment by Loretta Lynch. Gee, you think? Yoni A! If Mccabe is the first domino to fall, who do you see following him? Also, Visions of Ariella. Yes! I hope Visions of Ariella is doing awesome. Did you complete it already? As I know that you were working on it. Very, very, very cool. Yoni A, thank you. James Baker is the FBI legal counsel. He's under criminal investigation. Andrew McCabe's under criminal investigation. James Comey's being investigated for leaking memos and for lying under oath. Numerous times, by the way. Because he said it was unanimous. Well, it obviously wasn't unanimous. He's under oath saying it's a unanimous decision. It's obviously not unanimous when Andrew McCabe said he thought it should have gone to a special counsel. So what McCabe is doing, ladies and gentlemen, is he's giving you snippets, little morsels of the truth, little tidbits of the truth. And he's weaving reality into the best, most strategic narrative that helps him. It just happens to be that he was part of a criminal conspiracy. It just happens to be that he was part of trying to cover up Clinton's crimes and setting up Trump. But Comey stated it was unanimous, a unanimous decision. It couldn't have been a unanimous decision. Andrew McCabe said he wanted a special counsel. So that, and James Baker stated that Clinton should have been indicted. So I was right. I had the pulse of what was going on. Let's see if I could find that UMass decision. But that was okay. So this is the transcript of Capitol Hill. Let me just go ahead and So I'm trying to find where does he say, because he said it a couple of times. I'll find it later, but he stated several times. Let's see. He goes on to say, "Well, we waited until all the information, all the interviews were done, and you know, everyone agreed." And then, of course, it was a unanimous decision of the entire U.S. intelligence community regarding Trump. No. You have Peter Strzok, who stated there's no there there. And he was one of the lead investigators in both probes. So, Britton Johnson, giving Barr the reins is the absolute right move. Guys like Rosen will straighten it out. How on earth is the media still backing the coup? Crazy. Well, Britain, they have to. They have no choice. Thank you so much again, Britain. They have no choice. They're in too deep. There's no choice. They have no choice but to continue the nonsense. They have absolutely no choice but to continue the nonsense. And they have to. They have to go ahead. They have to go ahead and continually. Comey says he was unanimous among his. Okay, so eventually the decision, Comey says, was unanimous among his investigative team. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a unanimous decision. James Baker, the FBI legal counsel, thought that she should be indicted, and he had to talk him out of it. We know Paul Sperry, James Baker, Comey's general counsel at the FBI, James Baker, testified privately that he originally believed it was appropriate to charge Hillary Clinton with mishandling classified information, but he said it was Comey who persuaded him that Clinton should not be charged. Paul Sperry, journalist Paul Sperry. So you have this right here. He lied numerous times under oath. We're talking numerous times under oath, Comey. Comey's not in a good situation at all. And you know what? All of them know one thing. At the end of the day, if they turn on Clinton, they'll save their own behinds. They all know that. They all know that's the get out of jail card they have. That's the one get out of jail card they have. If they turn on Clinton eventually, because all their criminal activity pertained to ensuring Clinton wasn't indicted and ensuring Trump was set up. So James Baker leaked, subject of a criminal investigation, is he leaked information to the New York Times that he shouldn't have. But here you have a situation where all of this is going down. We have a new deputy attorney general. We have a new attorney general. We have FBI agents under criminal investigation fired and being investigated all at once. And Loretta Lynch came under fire in 2016 after an infamous tarmac meeting with former President Bill Clinton. She met on a plane to speak about Gulf Brexit and grandchildren, which was, of course, a lie. Days before the FBI said it would not recommend criminal charges against his wife for handling classified unidentified, she transferred top secret and special access program intelligence. Nobody even knows how she did so. That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. So Loretta Lynch is being condemned not only by Mccabe, but also James Comey, because James Comey stated, which is hilarious, that he took it upon himself to exonerate Clinton because he couldn't trust Loretta Lynch. But that makes no sense because the reason he didn't trust Loretta Lynch was because she met with Bill Clinton and he said he was more objective. Are you kidding me? They were all in on it. She should have recused herself from the midyear at that point. She did not. She made things worse. So that's hilarious. Actually, Loretta Lynch has like the least involvement. She has the least involvement aside from probably the most public displays of partisanship in history. She met with Bill Clinton as Hillary Clinton was getting investigated. That's hilarious. I did. So Bernie Sanders is the Clinton Foundation probe should have led to indictments right then and there. Why do you think it didn't? Because of Mccabe and Comey. My God almighty. Just because he happened to do the right thing and cover it up doesn't mean he should be exalted. Andrew McCabe brought up Clinton Foundation probes to the Wall Street Journal because his wife received hundreds of thousands of dollars from Terry McAuliffe. And he didn't do anything about it. None of them did anything about the Clinton Foundation probes, which the predicate, there's probable cause for numerous crimes because they didn't want Clinton to lose, which bolsters everything I've been saying. There are Clinton Foundation probes ongoing. She'll eventually get indicted. But anyway, Bernie Sanders running, and he will be the if it is, then great minds think alike. I mean, more power to you if that is the title of the segment of what you talked about last night. Great, awesome. I love Bernie supporters, but I'm not fond of Bernie. And there's pretty much the only way Bernie can win is if they don't cheat him, which will happen. And I give Bernie a 1% chance of winning the nomination. Please check out my last segment or 2 segments ago on Bernie Sanders. But God bless all the Bernie Sanders supporters. I used to be the epitome of one. His whole thing with like, he announced today, what is Bernie like? What was he talking? It's just this like word salad of left, feel good stuff. We want to erase every bad thing on the planet. And so hold on. I'm running for president. 1 million people, but all the money that Bernie gets will go, even if he's cheated, back to the DNC. So it's like, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. He's going to get cheated. And if he doesn't get cheated, he won't be the Bernie anywhere close to the Bernie Sanders of 2016 because they won't allow somebody like that to win. So Bernie Sanders, president, transcript. Presidential announcement transcript. Let's see this. I want to see this. Enormously important. Okay, so hold on really quickly. Okay, this is like Bernie Sanders raises 3.3 million in hours after. So it's all going to Hillary 2020. It's all going to Clinton. We must defeat Donald Trump, who is, to my mind, a pathological liar. Okay. You supported Hillary. He is a racist. He is a sexist. He is a homophobe. He is a xenophobe. Oh my God. No. Ay, ay, ay. Bernie. That's what they call you on the left. What are you doing, man? You're killing me here, man. We must defeat Don. He's a bad person, and he is unique. He's uniquely in our lifetimes the only president who has tried to divide the American people up. Nah, not true. Not true at all. Bush, the baby Bush, the imbecile, the worst president we've ever had, did so far more. Rather than bring them together. Oh, okay. No, Bernie's talking about the temper tantrum that Democrats had, where everything, like, they see things. It's they even create fake hoaxes of MAGA country stuff. This is craziness. Oh my God, he's a pathological liar. He's a racist. He's a, and then, oh my God, I'll talk about this. You know what? Oh my God. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my God. All right, so getting back to, Jason Chaffetz, FBI's Andrew McCabe should be on trial, not on a book tour, which is true. Andrew, he's going to get indicted, ladies and gentlemen. And when he gets indicted, watch this channel. I have only the most intelligent people, most amazing people watching my live streams and my channel. And I'm telling you, Andrew McCabe lied multiple times to federal investigators. That was the official finding in a February 8th, 2018 report. 1 year later, he's publishing a book. He's on 60 Minutes and walking free after lying at least 4 times, 3 of them under oath. There's still an investigation going on. In contrast, the special counsel investigations have shown no such favor. Of course, people who lie to Congress should be prosecuted, but not selectively. That's why William Barr is there. That's why William Barr is there. It's going down, ladies and gentlemen. It's going down. Wingless Angel, thank you. We love you. So, had there been a competent, credible special counsel running Midyear Exam independently, the way Bob Mueller, I love when they call Robert Mueller Bob Mueller. What a salt of the earth guy Bob Mueller is, letting yellow cake uranium get taken out of the country, shipped back to Moscow from the U.S. Bob Mueller, what a salt of the earth guy. I think circumstances might have been different. We would not have been where we ended up in July. It was a cover-up that failed, and this was a setup that failed. Clinton transferred top-secret intelligence outside of the United States government. She broke legal statutes. And Comey even said she broke legal statutes, but she didn't mean to do so. Nobody, including Mueller, has said Trump worked with Russia, but he didn't mean to do so. I mean, all of this is just ridiculous. It's so overt. And when it goes down, I mean, it's already going down. But see, McCabe has to speak in this manner. He has to kind of give glimpses of the truth and weave these little snippets of truth into a narrative that's favorable to him. The truth is that here's the truth. Comey, McCabe, Strzok, Page were on the same trajectory, the same mindset. They had no difference of opinion in terms of covering everything up. They knew Clinton was guilty of sin. And James Baker actually wanted to indict Clinton. The top, the Comey's legal counsel, they had the same, and all of them just hid behind protocol. All of them hid behind protocol because they couldn't take Trump, because once Trump got in office, they knew Comey was gone. And they knew they would all be gone. Andrew McCabe would be fired. Peter Strzok would be fired. Lisa Page would leave. All of them would either leave or be fired or be under criminal investigation. They all knew that. They're not stupid. That's why they didn't indict Clinton. They all knew this. They all knew this. This was a fraud against Eric H. I don't. Maybe I should, but I don't. This was a fraud perpetrated against the United States of America. Everyone knows this. And then you have these ridiculous headlines. You'll never believe what McCabe said about Trump. You'll never believe what McCabe said about Trump. McCabe said that Trump liked Putin a lot. What? Did he also sell uranium? Oh no, that was Obama. Oh my God. It's like they look, when they lose in 2020, and they'll lose, it's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. And it's so nauseating. Like, okay, look, the people who watch this channel, who still watch me, who like Bernie, and there's wonderful people, you're true, you're 100% authentic. I'm not talking about you, okay? I'm not talking about Bernie supporters who are authentic, legit, real. I'm not talking about legit Bernie supporters, okay? I am a Trump supporter. Very proud. He's a great president. I'll debate anyone with a major platform on that. Just contact me at contactgoodman78@gmail.com. Do you want to know what happened after I challenged Humanist Report? Crickets. Nothing. I even it's like they all want to fight the powerful ogre in Trump, but they don't want to debate whether or not he's a good president. They just want to preach to the choir. But anyway, and look, any person with a major platform, hundreds of thousands of subs, anytime you want to debate, my pleasure on my channel. You've made enough spewing the Trump-Russia myth nonsense, or working for organizations that do. But it's contactgoodman78@gmail.com. Anytime you want to debate, let's do it. That's for any pundit on the left with a major platform on my channel. But they can make fun of me. That actually proves that I'm right. If they make fun of me, that means that they have nothing, and they don't want to get defeated in a debate. So if those people make fun of me, guess who's president? Trump. Okay, thank God. They're the ones who were wrong for 3 or 4 years now. And the pundits on the left generally, all they do is just try to make fun of people, or they try to condemn people as immoral, but they don't really want to debate. They only debate people who they think they can defeat in a debate, and they dodge people they can't. Thank you, Inga Hits. Thank you. No, that's not true. Kyle Kalinske backed Clinton. He said, if you're in a swing state, vote for Clinton. But you know what? If it doesn't count, vote for Jill Stein. So he did back Clinton. The Young Turks backed Clinton. All of them, obviously, Packman Cedar, all of the other ones backed Clinton. So, and this, by the way, was Hillary Clinton, who referred to black youth as super predators and who helped destroy Libya with President Obama. You're talking about Hillary Clinton, who cheated Bernie Sanders. So they all backed Clinton one way or another. When you're telling people to vote for Clinton in swing states, you're doing so because you're working for an organization that exists to promote Clinton and the Democratic Party. No, he didn't say vote your conscience. It's actually in his Wikipedia. It's actually in his if you type in his name and his wiki link. Yes. Okay, then I'll do it. My God almighty. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, here. While critical of Hillary Clinton, Mr. Kulinski described her as the lesser of two evils in the general election against Donald Trump and stated that if he had lived in a swing state such as Ohio, he would have voted for her. There you go. There you go. He would have still voted for her even though she cheated Bernie Sanders. There you go. It's right here in his Wikipedia. So, and more power to him. This is not a diss. I'm not disrespecting him. It's more power to him. It says right here. So it's not, but if he had lived in a swing state, he would have voted for her and stated that if he lived in a swing state such as Ohio, he would have voted for her. There you go. So, Patricia Moreno! I'm going to go to a Bernie rally and tell him I want my $1,000. Oh my God, Patricia Moreno, you deserve that money back. No, I read from the Wikipedia page. That's not hearsay. Patricia Moreno, you deserve that money back. You deserve that money back. What happened with Bernie Sanders and the money? $200 million. $200 million. You know, that's a lot of money. Patricia Moreno, that's a lot of money that you gave, and also, that's just a lot of money. $200 million. And then the $1,000. My God, Patricia Moreno, thank you. You literally deserve a check from Bernie. Literally. Thank you, Patricia Moreno. You deserve that money back. And, everyone who gave money to Bernie basically gave money to the Steele dossier. So look, this is what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, like I said, I love my Bernie supporters here. Like, if you still watch me, you're a Bernie supporter, I love you. I got nothing but love. It's like that song. I got nothing but love for you. I got nothing but love for you. Okay? I have nothing but respect and admiration for Jill Stein and Bernie supporters who still watch me, because that means that they like something about me or whatever, my presentation, whatever. And I just appreciate you watching. But I'm going to tell you something. The Democratic Party utilizes Bernie Sanders and Bernie Sanders people. Beto O'Rourke. My new name is Rico Suave. Beto O'Rourke, Kamala Harris, Cory Booker. All of these people right now are pretending to be Bernie Sanders. And Bernie Sanders is pretending to be Bernie Sanders of 2016. Everyone's pretending to be Bernie Sanders, even Bernie. They cheated Bernie Sanders. All the enthusiasm was removed from the party. John Hanley, John Hanley, we seriously need to change the admins and protocols and Yes, absolutely. It's horrendous. With the laughing stock of the planet regarding that. We seriously need to change the admins and protocols and televised national debates for 2020. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. We do need to change the admins and protocols and televised debate. It can't be like what do you mean pointing makes me a horrific monster? I just pointed. I wasn't pointing at you. I was pointing in your general direction. No, I'm not sexist. That was an essay I wrote 50 years ago. No. Honeymoon? I don't even like. No. I agree with you on that. I agree with you. You gotta look. You gotta wonder what happens. What happens if you cheat a candidate? Honeymoon, I don't even like honey. It's an exploitation of the worker bee. Look. At the end of the day, there is no enthusiasm in the Democratic Party. There's no enthusiasm. You talk about, like, they used to talk about the enthusiasm gap. Well, the enthusiasm gap is there because Clinton and the Democrats cheated Bernie Sanders. They cheated Bernie Sanders. Now, they said it would be a fair primary. They lied. When people say, well, he couldn't even have beaten Hillary, he was cheated. Hillary wouldn't have been able to beat Bernie Sanders in a fair primary. Okay, in a fair primary, that wouldn't have happened. But, and I do, look, the reason I say that Bernie would have won in 2016 is because Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin hadn't voted for a Republican since the 80s. They would have voted, one of them would have voted I don't think they would have voted for Trump. With Bernie Sanders that had the Democrats united around him, like a normal Democratic nominee. You know what? I don't do the profanity alerts anymore. Definitely don't do the profanity alerts on live streams. But I just I remember I used to do the profanity. I thought if you can get a profanity alert shirt, that's like a relic of the channel. That's like, if you're hardcore, you remember that. Thank you for even remembering that. Now there's a Mccabe said he doesn't recall discussing infamous insurance policy with Strzok. I mean, it's all like, oh, I don't remember this, I don't remember that. My goodness. Oh my God, Michigan powerlifter heroically lifts pinned. Oh my God, heroically lifts pinned vehicle on top of man after accident. That is amazing. 2-ton SUV. Wow. Oh my God. Yeah, this guy is like, wow. Wow. Oh my God, how many plates is that? They're showing him working out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plates. He's like lifting it like it's nothing. He's doing not deadlifts, like bent over rows. Wow. Oh, goodness gracious. What can we do? So, Trump denies calling Andrew McCabe's wife a loser. He actually never said anything about McCabe's wife. So Trump never said anything about McCabe's wife. This is interesting. It's interesting. Trump to nominate Jeff Rosen to replace Rod Rosenstein. Okay. Nominate Jeff Rosen. This is really interesting. So we have a new deputy attorney general. Trump says he will nominate Jeffrey Rosen to replace Jeff. So he was the Office of Management and Budget at the George W. Bush administration. Was it the Herbert Walker Bush, or was it no father or baby Bush? The worst one ever. He has been in the number 2 role at the DOJ since he was confirmed to the Senate in May. Okay, so this is okay, so we're talking about Rosenstein. So hold on. DOT's Rosen tapped as Deputy Attorney General. Deputy Transportation Secretary Jeff Rosen will be nominated as the next Attorney General, ending his stint as the second in command at the Transportation Department. The White House announced, so hopefully he's a Trump loyalist. That would be fantastic. You've had enough Clinton loyalists for 8 years, 10 years? Rosen experienced attorney with deep resume, including prior stints in the previous administrations. He was easily confirmed to the post Department of Transportation. Those confirmation hearings not without some headaches from Democrats who are mostly concerned about his past stance on climate change and environmental issues. Okay. Well, at least he wasn't Obama, who presided over the largest expansion of oil and gas production. I love how Democrats pontificate about climate change. President Obama presided over the largest expansion in domestic oil production in U.S. history. So, ladies and gentlemen, I might call it a live stream. Hold on one second. Trump poised to nominate Jeffrey Rosen. Trump poised to name Jeffrey Rosen as Deputy Attorney General, which would be amazing. Barr, the new, it's said to have picked Rosen. President Donald Trump plans to Jeffrey Rosen. Let's just really quickly. Jeffrey Rosen, Trump, 2017. Career. United States Department of Transportation. In 2016, Rosen moved to the Office of the Management and Budget, General Counsel, and Senior Policy Advisor until 2009. He also served as a representative of the U.S. Government Board of Directors of Amtrak. Okay. Maybe he can let us know how yellow cake uranium was shipped out of the country. That would be fantastic. Thank you, everyone. LL Callie J, thank you. Wingless Angel, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, definitely make sure to check the live stream. I mean, the upload after this. We have a new Deputy Attorney General, which is a huge thing. Thank you so very much. And to my super chat, thank you.